What's going on, Fender?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't have video.
yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you.
it's like,
You were muted earlier. I was just saying what's up. Let me move this over here. Shout out to my nephew. Hello, King. I don't know why it scares me. Yeah, your audio is working, Fender. But if you can't hear me, go down to your user settings. Usually that's what it is. Go to Discord, or you go to YouTube now because I'm on YouTube. But um, you go to voice and video, and just make sure your output and input on the right thing. That's typically what it is. No, we opened up. We opened up really, really good. I don't think the numbers are out yet. I'm pretty sure they're not. On at least on AMC for people asking that. On Fubo, we're looking pretty. One sec. That's not right. That is not right. Did Fubo pop up like $1 in pre-market? There's no way. It did. Ugh, it's gross. What a gross way to start. Oh my god, it's disgusting. What's the Nasdaq? Nasdaq popping up to like bouncing back up. That is gross. On what the hell happened on Fubo? One sec, guys. Yeah, people that got into Fubo, I mean into the UVXY, you're seeing that price shift sideways. Like the price isn't moving. We're just flatlining, right? We have a little bit of a bump up, but the open interest on it is like skyrocketing. I'm telling you, it's way too low. It's way too low. And if the Nasdaq or the SPX start to dump today, it's gonna skyrocket. It'll probably go to like quickly 1060, and then past that maybe like to 1140, 1130 range. So like those will be worth quite a bit. That's why I said don't even bother entering neo positions if you don't have the UVXY, because the UVXY will cover your neo positions really easily. That was the whole theory behind it. Because you're staying hedged, you know what I mean? So, so I'm doing off on short term. I'm doing like live trading right now, so I'm just going over to trades I'm doing. The people that trade with me. I'm just kind of letting everyone get an idea of what I'm looking at. I'm astonished that Fubo is not dumping though. This is absurd. How's DraftKings and Pin are looking decent? That's why. Those are so overvalued. Those are some over. Look at Fuel Cell. Holy crap! Such overvalued companies right now. I kind of want more Neo here. I'm still holding Fubo and UVX. I'm not selling UVXY for sure. There's no way. I like Exxon as well at this level. I'm liking Exxon. Exxon Super, we talked about it last week. Man, if it didn't dip below the weekly, I'd already bought it. That's the worrisome part right here. I look at Sundial. Sundial new highs. Wow. I'll have to make a video on that today. Sundial is going to be really bullish. honestly, we could shift into some sundial calls, but we'd want to wait until it dipped a little bit. But it's definitely going to break the rules for the Nasdaq, and it's going to stay listed there. So that's going to be really bullish. Any short interest numbers on that are going to be pretty interesting as well. So if there's any type of high short interest on sundial, I can almost be willing to guarantee sundial rips and goes to really like nice levels. AMC to the window, to the wall. Yeah, AMC is getting wrecked this morning. There's a possibility we dropped down like 460 before. And I made like a semi-bearish video yesterday and everyone got so upset on AMC. It was hilarious. BFT getting a nice dip too. This is that buys. And 16 like 83 guys is where I'm looking at for some more buys on BFT if you want that. But if the market starts to really dip, BFT will really drop probably. Neo's perking back up. I'm just holding the same positions I have in Neo. I'm not getting any more. The one thing I'm so confused on is Fubo. That is like, that is what we call dog water. Thing is trash. Sitting underneath the VWAP too right now. Just hold on to that position. I'm not getting rid of it. I kind of want to just come into the Discord and the live stream today because I'm really not entering any more trades right now, at least until I get out of something. I might enter a call if I see something really good. But right now, I'm sitting pretty stagnant. I'm just holding my positions because I have the UVXY and the Fubo. Those are my two puts. Those are my two down plays. And as you've seen over the past weeks, I've been just kind of trading up, riding the market up. But I don't have too much confidence in the market right now. Then I also have Neo, right? So I just don't feel the need again. Like Fubo's taking a pretty big hit right now, 46.17. Target one on this is gonna be like 44.50. That should be pretty solid profits. But I think there's a possibility we dump far below that. Like maybe down to like $40 like 70 cents. That's like, I think we could really, look at Fubo guys. 45.91 right now. It's getting bad. It's bleeding hard. Yeah, it's bleeding hard. If you guys have questions, so y'all can open up your mics and ask questions. I don't mind. I know Guru isn't here today, so like, I don't know if he's busy. He has $1, so like I totally understand. But if y'all have questions, like please open up the mic. I can actually stream my screen too. I'm on YouTube as well if you want. But here, this will be like you'll be actually like live watching me in the Discord, so. You guys can ask questions. Let me stream. I'll stream my screen. You guys have questions. Neo's pushing to 59.20. That's good. Pushing back up. So this is why you kind of hold your positions in the morning too. Fubo, looking meh. I don't want to get stuck too long though. Yeah. Hey Neo. Kind of a pessimist right now. AMC is the biggest disappointment. Yeah, AMC is a big fat disappointment right now for anyone in it. I'm sorry if you're in it. It's pretty rough. I mean, that's the reason why I made the video yesterday, and like people were trying to say that Wanda Group converted their shares from B to A. That was a positive because they wanted more voting rights because AMC has so much to vote on right now, which is an absolute. Oh, look at Neo, boys. Oh man, it's pushing $60. Oh man. Oh wait, let's see the chat. I bet everyone's going crazy. Yeah, that volume was really easy to spot on Neo. There we go. Look, and that dip this morning was prime entries if anyone didn't get in. Fubo's dipping. This is what a day. This is looking good. I'll tell you when I'm looking to get out of Neo. I think we pushed like at least 62, 61.5 to 62 today. I do believe though Neo is a longer, like if you're, how long are, I think they're till the 19th is when we have ours till. Yeah, so we have till next week. I really think Neo is going to break all-time highs, the $66, $67 range. If you watched the video I dropped yesterday, I know that some of the Discord people y'all don't, and there's no reason to because I talk about most of the content here. But what was I gonna say? But they had a buyback, like the ownership of the company bought back more of the stock. They were like at 84% or 86%, and now they're back at over 90% ownership. So anytime that happens, obviously pretty bullish for the stock. So Neo's looking really good overall, and that's why I took the position. Like even though I'm bearish on the market, I wanted to take something that just has really solid. You know what I mean? So like even if the market does look bad, and look at Fubo, 45.50. So that's perking up really nice as well. We're looking to get out of that trade pretty soon. We might hold that one on. I'm probably consider. Oh, look at UVX, dude. This is what a day. This is a good day. UVXY is going up. All of our other stuff's going. Man, this is, woo, good day. Hey, bro, I'm down pretty bad. About to industry at 13. I wouldn't buy more at this level on AMC. I wouldn't. I personally, I wouldn't. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want. If you're looking to buy AMC, where I'm looking to get some is at $4.65 to $4.40. And then from there, I would just average down lower and lower. And that's just a long game after that. I'm waiting for them to possibly get acquired. That's the only reason why you'd buy that. I was short report. It'll tell you the short interest on the stock, which will be pretty big. It'll be pretty big. But, I mean, what you could be doing is you could be trading how we trade and trade options on these high-value stocks like Neo, Fubo, the VIX, based on how the market's run. I mean, hey, Rogan. Is Rogan in here? God, this is beautiful. Just so you guys know here, like, so this is our, and I like to show this not because I'm trying to get anyone to join or anything, but like, especially here on YouTube because everyone's trading the hype stuff. So like, this is how we trade primarily. Like, so typically I have another guy in the live with me in the morning, but he's not here. And this is how he does his trades. And he goes over like when he's getting into them and stuff like that, and he finds new ones as well. And obviously here are mine. So we got an Neo, yada yada yada. But like as you can see, like we're not trading the hype plays. So like I don't know, they're performing pretty well. I recommend talking to them, see how they're doing. But and then we got this new guy named Fender. He's possibly getting his own watch list. Possibly. Anyone in the Discord have questions though? If anyone in the Discord has questions, or any stock you want me to cover, I'll go over right now. Overall though, like this is what and the fact that the VIX is going up, guys, if the VIX is going up while the Nasdaq and SPX are staying sideways and not retreating, that is so bearish for the market. It's pretty much a leading indicator. Like that we're probably about to get a dip. So I do want to look to I'm battling getting out of Neo right now. But we're only up like $1.20. So like I know like our contracts are up and are looking good, but especially with Guru's plays, I don't think Guru's gonna be trading throughout the day. I think he's feeling pretty bearish too. Yeah, let me actually ask him. What is Fubo at? Fubo's one we're not gonna want to miss to get out of though. 40. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Where's my phone? Fuck. Let me grab my phone really quick. Get out of Fubo. If you're in the Discord, get out of Fubo. Sell it. I don't know where my phone is. That's unfortunate. If you're in the Discord, I'm selling. You need to sell it. It could drop more, but it's not worth it. If there was ever a reason to buy the Apple Watch, it's to ping your phone. That panic. Sorry, I had to grab my phone. But, dude, I'm telling you, like, so okay, one trade from yesterday. Like, this isn't just like hype either. Like, I don't like hype anything up. So, literally, this is just the chat from the boys. So this guy made his 2 months already. So he made probably like $250 on that trade. But yeah. But yeah, so that was a great one. Solid stuff. Typically, I'll give you an exit, but I had to grab my phone right there. I just remembered something. And unfortunately, school does come first right now. So yeah, that's really good. My friend just sent me a picture of their son. She goes, "Why does every kid like The Weeknd?" And I guess he's listening to The Weeknd's halftime show. He's like bobbing his head. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'll go over some questions here in a sec. I need to like at least post like so if someone doesn't know like where to get out. I'm usually way better at giving an exit, but right there I knew Fubo would just drop. It was like kind of like the roller coaster, the dungeon drop, where it drops straight down and goes back up. High possibility we start bouncing in this range. I'm probably looking for more entries. I think we shift into DraftKings from this position though. We might be being greedy, but this whole market of gambling is overpriced. I think Fubo was the safest bet, but this gambling is overpriced like right now. There's no like, and the thing with Fubo, the reason why Fubo is so bad, and the reason why I bet so much on it in Fubo, is because they don't have NBA either. So the fact they have no NBA, they're kind of like relying on soccer and what else? Like baseball for like their sports, and that's a joke. Baseball.
That's a good team.
Oh, what's up? Who's in the chat? Who got in here?
It's me.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Yeah, the Fubo hit really nice today. It's at 45.20 right now, Fubo. Oh man, that sucks. It could have been a little bit more, but
Hey, profit is profit.
oh no,
yeah,
no,
you
no.
know
We got
what
it at
we say.
44.5. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I kind of feel bad that I didn't give like specific exits, but I did scream, "Get out!" That was good. That was juicy. Good stuff. See Neo? Neo's up $1 while the market looks like trash. Although the Nasdaq did start going back up pretty nice. Nasdaq's trying to break 30. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense. I'm considering taking all the money I made from Fubo and dumping it into UVXY right now.
Yeah, the market should be moving down.
Dude, dude, this is dog water. This is trash. What's going on in the market right now? I was up till about, I streamed last night until like maybe 10, like 8 to 10, and I couldn't sleep because I was just looking at the market and I was like, it doesn't make sense.
I was trying to go to bed so bad last night, but my daughter would not let me sleep.
My son now, that's one thing about him. He's always been really good at going to sleep. At least with me, with his the mom and grandparents, he doesn't do it. But for me, he's always going to sleep. But now he likes to just watch TV. I guess his mom doesn't let him watch TV like late at night, which I don't like letting him watch TV. I don't think it's good like for kids to be like on screens all day and stuff like that. I dislike that. I had like 4 brothers, so I never did that. But like at night,
Yeah, also we grew up, it was not like, well, I don't know, you're a little bit younger than me, but whenever I was growing up, it wasn't like as common to just be always on like an iPhone or iPod or something.
Yeah, we didn't have. I mean, I didn't get a phone till my parents let me get a phone for a long time. I think I was like the last kid in my class to get a phone, but I mean I was fine with that. Okay, so let's look at, dude, man, those, yeah, the AMC meme stocks, those are getting shredded today. And it's like you can tell people on any type of social media that, hey, this doesn't look good. Like their majority stakeholder converted the Class B stocks to Class A, which is a pretty big sign of wanting to sell. And he actually converted them on the 1st, I believe, of February, which is when they re-pushed back up to 17. And the CEO didn't announce it until like the 4th or 5th. And they won't announce how many shares it was. Like, I was like, dude, that's the most bearish shit in the world. What? If the company won't tell you why, and the company's waiting days to let you know, there's a reason they don't want to tell you. And people were just like in denial. They're just like, no, that's bullish. They want more voting. Or something. What does AMC have to vote on right now? Do they release the love note, or do they release Lord of the Rings this weekend? Like, what else are they voting on? No one's even going to the movies.
I can agree with that. It's like
there's nothing to vote on. You know what I mean? Like,
if you guys are in the video, I'm taking profit right now.
Well, you can stream for them so they can watch both of us. So I'll let y'all watch Guru's screen.
I don't even have like a chart up. I'm trading on my phone because my laptop's dead.
Dude, I hate trading on a laptop. Hate it.
I love trading on my laptop.
Yeah, everyone's in the because I'm doing like a free stream too, but the free one, like, it's like 2 minutes behind, delayed. So whatever, I don't really care. But
that's not too bad.
But everyone's like just super sad about AMC today. Sad times.
Let's go. We were all green today. I only hit PayPal in the video. I didn't hit my Netflix play today, but because I woke up late as hell today.
How do you feel? How's the flow on CCIV? Or do you not have that pulled up?
I have it pulled up. I'll check it right now.
It doesn't look bad. It looks very bullish.
Go Haji making the quick 500. OG Benron said he can't hear anything in the voice. I don't know why.
Who?
OG Benron.
That's his settings. Where's his what's he talking in? How do you say you couldn't hear it?
Oh.
DM you?
Yeah.
It's in his Discord settings. He's gonna go down to user settings. Tell him to make sure it's on the right shit. Good price.
Yeah.
Sam, it kind of moved. I recommend watching the videos as they come out. I typically release videos that I talk about here. Gary Danlinsky. This is a short steal. I'm gonna mute my mic. Alright, guys. I'm kind of taking a break in there. I don't really have any positions I'm looking at right now. Neo's still looking decent. The worrisome part, the reason why I got into Neo also, and if you heard me in the beginning,
where did he post that?
I didn't get
one of our TAs or something.
Let me mute my desktop audio. Let me mute that for a sec. So the reason why I moved into Neo, and what I was saying too, is, so if you heard in the beginning, I had two pretty big short positions, right? So I was betting on Fubo short, which we got out of this morning, and then I bet on UVXY, which is an overall market short. So I was pretty leveraged to the downside, right? Basically, if Fubo would drop either way, in my opinion, and then if the market dropped if the market dropped as well, Fubo would really drop, right? So there was kind of like a double win there. On the side of getting into Neo, Neo looked really bullish, very big news. If you watch my last video, people might not think that's big news, but overall, a company buying back $850 million worth of their stock for about 4% equity, that's pretty big news. So they're back above 90%, shows they believe in their company, stuff like that. So that started really ramping up as well. So I was like, okay, I'm leveraged enough for the downside. So let's say we drop a little bit. Let's say my Neo position goes worthless, worst case scenario in 2 weeks, right? I'm still gonna make money from Fubo and UVXY because the only way the Neo goes down is if a factory blows up or the market just stays or goes down. Because the market stays sideways or goes up, Neo's gonna go up. So as we see, Neo's currently going up, not up that much anymore. We went to about $60. That's going to be a hard resistance to break, but it still looks promising. Fubo dumped, so we already made money. So Fubo's pretty much already covered our Neo position because it went to where we wanted to. UVXY, it's actually staying sideways, but I showed the chat of the Discord, and you saw that as it was moving sideways, the open interest was rising because the UVXY is so oversold right now. This is lower than pre-COVID levels on the UVXY, which is absolutely insane because the market isn't that healthy. So these are actually becoming worth more, even though the market is going up. I don't know if that makes sense. It's gonna be confusing. I feel like we're watching the Hindenburg in slow motion. So it's AMC going up today. Okay, let's talk about AMC because all you guys care about is AMC. Oh, you talking about CCIV? Oh. Oh yeah, dude, I can't play that. I don't. This is where I do not thrive. Trading stocks that are just on massive runs up. I don't thrive. I thrive on like support and resistances, and that's why I love the way me and you trade and trading together because we never trade the same thing. You know what I mean? Ever. So like, there's no conflict of interest, like at all. Well, I think it doesn't confuse people either because you go into some groups and someone says a call on this and a put on that and like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So it just doesn't make sense. Like, so I don't think I haven't had anyone get confused or like DM me saying I'm so confused right now. Like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? So, and I've seen that in a lot of groups. All right, so let's go to AMC really quick. AMC. So if you watched my video yesterday, and a lot of people didn't like the video, they said, Tyler, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, you're uneducated. Even though I'm kind of more educated than most, I would say like 90% of the other YouTubers, I'm kind of more educated than them. I'm not boasting or anything, but statistically speaking, finance degree, stuff like that, I mean, I'm kind of more educated than them. But it's okay, it's okay. Also, I trade these stocks every single day, and because I'm smart enough to not be putting my money, and some of these guys you're following actually announced that they were liquidated on some of these positions, whether it be because Robinhood or manipulation from these other brokers. You still could have sold your position. You decided to hold through the straight manipulation. And I understand the logic behind that, but you're saying Tyler's uneducated, but Tyler didn't get liquidated. So it's like you have two sides to it. So anyways, besides the point, and also if you want to know how my stuff produces, go look at my last videos of pretty much all the stocks I've talked about. The one downside stock the two I've really had downside on. GameStop puts, obviously, before this started at like $45, which I made a follow-up video and roasted myself. And then Fuel Cell on the downside. It had downside immediately, but then it announced a partnership with Exxon, which I immediately got out of my positions. So that's worth noting, but those are my two downside. And I don't delete those videos, I leave them up always. But like if you look at my Nmgrf, you look at my MP play, you look at Neo, everything is performing pretty great. Like historically, looking at the date they were set, all that stuff. But AMC, if you watch my video, a lot of people didn't like it. Everyone's like, it's not bearish, it doesn't look that bad. What are we talking about? And then you want to say that the Wanda news wasn't bearish? The conversion of B to A, they weren't for voting rights. There wasn't for. It's just like, I don't. We got to be realistic, and that's like the whole point of this channel. If you're here, if you're subbed, and if you aren't subbed, I recommend subbing if you want transparent and real trading. Because I'm not gonna like BS you and just hype the stock up. Because if I make a bullish video every day on AMC, I'm gonna get 100% more followers. Like I think yesterday I only got like 200 or something, which is still good. 200 more subs, but like I could probably boost that number up to like 500 to 600 if I just make a super parabolic bullish video on AMC and manipulate everything that I read to be bullish. But I'm not gonna do that. There's no benefit for like there's a benefit for me on the channel side, but reputation side, that's something that I can't replace. So I want to stay as real as possible. Brian, I actually kind of agree. I think like 25, 24. I thought we had a few members join yesterday. I could be wrong. I'll count here in a sec. But yeah, so like, that's what you're getting when you join. Like, I mean, not join or just like get on the channel. Like, and like I'm providing so much free content, and it's not just me covering AMC. I'll cover AMC if that's what you guys want me to cover. And like if you don't want me, I recommend like venturing out and looking at other stocks, because that's how you're gonna get the real value. But it's totally up to you guys. So besides the point. And yeah, I understand, Red Gotti. It is hard to hear. I understand. And then Red Gotti, yeah. So there's a difference too, Brian. You have to understand. Like if someone bought like at $10, you gotta have a plan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially like, even though at least the short interest gets out, but in my opinion, before I would sell. But if the short interest isn't very bullish or comes down, manipulation or not, if it comes out bad, it's coming down to $4 most likely. And no one likes to hear that, but it is what it is. So yeah. Bro, can you check out corn stock mining? Give me the ticker for corn stock mining. I don't know what corn stock mining is. You gotta give me a ticker. What is driving the marijuana stocks across the board up lately? It's called the blue wave, and I'm not bad. Sorry, that was kind of sarcastic and douchey. So what's pushing that whole sector up? And guys, I also do appreciate if you hit the like button. It helps out the stream. It helps me get more exposure. And like, it's honestly hard to get exposure sometimes when I'm posting content that doesn't make them happy, right? And I don't think my content makes people happy sometimes. But in reality, looking at it, I think my content has potential to make people more money than this other content out. So worth noting. Yeah, I need the corn suck. But Zon, what would you recommend is the right thing to do to cover losses now? It just depends what you got in. Like if you got in like $17, I don't know what you do, to be honest. Like, hey, that's tough. Joe Biden's son. So, someone had a good question I want to answer. What is driving the marijuana? So, what's driving cannabis up is Joe Biden blue wave. So, like the assumption that it's most likely going to get legalized here pretty soon. It's growing, obviously. The decriminalization of it in a few states as well. Like, there's a lot of stuff driving that force. I mean, it's pretty bullish, like the whole field. Let's look at high tide. This is the long-term one we have. Down a little bit today. I had to push up to 84 at the open. Absolutely insane. This is where we got it on the channel. This is another gym. But no one it's a shame that everyone focuses on these AMC type plays when we post stuff like this. Like, that's where we got in. This is where I posted the trade on high tide. You can go look back into high tide. I said that this stock would 3 to 4x this year. It's already 2x. It's already doubled in price. Since January 22nd, it's doubled in price. And the chart isn't parabolic. So it's not like these ZOM or these crazy stocks where we just go one day, just go straight up. No, we didn't get that in one day. We got this slowly but surely grinding up. And this is a very bullish chart to be looking at. Like, you want slow, gradual growth in these stocks. You don't want massive growth. You do, but you don't want it super fast, because slow consolidation just builds up volume, and it's very healthy for the stock. What else you want me to look at? Sundial. Sundial's ripping. Sundial. Oh man, yeah. Sundial's doing good. So I've made videos on Sundial. I've covered it a lot. And I said it was bullish. I have said repeatedly that it is bullish right now. And I'll go over the history of me trading Sundial, right? Back in January 20th, I made a video here. I said Sundial was very bearish. I said it was going to dump, and you can go look. I said Sundial was going to dump in January 20th. We dumped, and if you watch that video, I said there's a possibility we come down to like 50, 52 cents down here. but I said I'll probably take a lot of profits at this range at 67 because I was trading options at the time. So I took some there and I wrote it a little bit down, but we actually ended up coming down there. After that, I said I don't know where it goes after that. It could bounce. That was my exact words, I believe, right there, right. So then we got the big old short squeeze, yada yada on sundial. So, and now we're pushing back up. Once we got above $1, once we broke, I'll go over my top penny in a minute, but you can go look at my videos. When you look, once we got above $1, I made videos saying this stock's getting interesting because of what's going on with the stock. If it holds above $1, it stays listed on the Nasdaq. There's no more warrants or anything like that. It's pretty bullish. So that's really good for sundial, and it's already like I think on day 7 right now. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So today will be a 7. So if it lasts until next Monday, staying above $1, it stays listed on the Nasdaq. There's also a lot of shorts on this stock that's worth mentioning as well. So once the short interest gets released for this stock, that'll be really interesting to watch and kind of see how it plays out. I did not think we'd get this quick of a push. What I personally wanted, this is what I wanted. I wanted just sideways movement going into that last day of next Monday. That's all I wanted. Because you get that sideways movement, shorts keep stacking up, it stays above $1, and then once it stays above $1, it's listed. Bullish. That's very bullish news for the stock. There's high potential to get a massive push, another leg up, like we're getting right now. However, I mean, what we're getting right now is not bad. This is like, I'm honestly kind of a little bit astonished. But one thing I did point out in the last video that I posted on sundial was, or not in the last video, I think I posted this on yesterday morning's live. So like I recommend these lives to like tuning into them if you want to find plays like a day or two before they happen as well. I mean, I can't cover every single video every day. If my user base and my sub count was a little bit higher and I was getting paid more, I would. But I mean, like the smaller videos, I just don't make enough right now. It kind of sucks. The hype videos are kind of where I make the money here. So if we get it, I mentioned we were super squeezed and tight right here, and we ended up getting a break up. So sundial is looking really bullish. I think sundial has upside. They do not have any debt, which is pretty bullish on the stock overall. So yeah, thoughts on sundial? I think sundial. Okay, best penny stocks right now. So High Tide was my best penny stock before it doubled. I thought this was the best overall play in that 38-cent range because if you go to the daily chart, let's go to the 1-day chart. This is what it did pretty much for, a whole year. Went down, had a downward consolidation. Mind you, it was profitable, doing very well during this time. Just slowed down. Pumped back up, and then we broke from this range. I bought as we broke. I never do that, but I felt very confident in this trade. Broke up, and now we're just doing, bullish things. So this was one of my top ones. I don't think it's the top one now. Another one I called INUV. You can go watch this video. I called it actually right here at 67 cents. I mentioned it Sunday night. We opened up on Monday. People got in at pre-market and it soared, as you saw there. It's looking pretty bullish again. It's a market data and analytics company that basically uses AI to perfect your marketing strategy. A really interesting company. I love what they do. Huge for what's going on in America right now. Also look at UVXY going up. That is just stupid. What's going on there? This is one of my top penny stocks right now. I think it's super undervalued. Again, it's going up though. If you go look at my last video, one of my last videos here, I'll show you so you can go watch it. So I'm not going to break it down too heavy here, obviously. I'm not going to break down a whole stock. That's just insane. So this one right here is really good, MP, but it's not a penny stock. This right here is Nmgrf. This is one of my most bullish stocks that there is right now. What it is, it's a graphite company. It's a graphite mining company. They're the only graphite mine in North America, and they're absolutely killing it. They're killing it. They're making more partnerships. They're getting more equity. More investors are coming on board with the company. They're growing pretty rapidly. And if you don't know, each Tesla takes about, I want to say, I think it's 85 kilograms of graphite. Let's just look at a battery. Let's see, that's going to be a broad answer. Oh, 120, I'm sorry. Whoops. 120 kilograms worth of graphite. Some have like 100. That's interesting. Cool. So yeah, that's a lot of graphite if you don't know. Worth noting. So those are my top ones right now. Why is it labeled AMC Live? I mean, I'm answering people's questions as well, JJ. So if you want to be a douche about it, I mean, you want me to not to answer anyone's questions? You want me to just stay on AMC the whole time and not answer anyone's questions? That's the problem. That's literally the problem with what's going on, like with YouTube and so that's why people are losing their money, because y'all are only focused on this right here. And I mean, I'll cover it. I keep covering it, so that's really ignorant for you to say, because I haven't. If you've been watching it for 3 seconds probably, but like, if y'all want to keep losing your money and keep staying focused on AMC, like, be my guest. I'll keep making videos and giving you updates, like I'm still going to. But I'm just telling you, your end goal should be to get out of this right now. If you invest in renewable energy, raw materials, cobalt is a good play. Where are you recommending these stocks? I'm posting all these on YouTube. They're all posted on YouTube. It's Rocky. I'm not going to give you financial advice, but if I had a 1.5K contracts, probably would have sold earlier. But at this point, when I'm looking at the market, I at least want to see, I mean, you're already down to like $5, you know. I at least want to see the short interest numbers and how they come out. Since it's just going straight up, there's nothing to trade there. No, I'm not angry. I'm just like, the reason why I started like YouTube and stuff, like, was because when I got into it, I didn't really have anyone that helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? And guys, I also do appreciate if you hit the like. It does help the stream, the channel so much. Like, honestly, we're seeing so much growth. So like, I really do appreciate when you like and you'll share this to people. I'm getting so many like new recommendations saying, my friend showed me your channel. I appreciate it. Do you have any advice, anything like that? And I try to answer as many DMs as possible. I don't help directly too much, but if you come to me and you're honest and you're like, hey, I just need a quick question, that's it. And you don't like bombard me with 30 questions. I'll typically answer your question and try to help you as much as possible. But that general trends, that's like, I'm not talking bad about trade, but like, that's the problem. That is the problem with what's going on. Like, and it's those people that hurt you and you don't learn nothing from. You know what I mean? And it's like, some of his content's good, but also some of it's like, dude, he's making like, you can just do the math. Do you guys want me to do the math? You guys want me to do the math to show you how much he's probably making? Besides donations? I can do the math really quick for you. If you want me to show you how much he's making, I can do it right here and I'll put it in the channel and it's going to be pretty damn accurate. Let me know. I can do it right now. No, we're staying on AMC for a second because everyone got mad that I changed. No, y'all don't. Okay, I won't cover. I won't tell. It's disgusting. But yeah, I mean, that guy hit it right on the head. Right on the head. Like, I'm not gonna like. Okay, let's go over it. So we're gonna go to his channel. I need to make sure nothing comes on. I'll get copyrighted for it. So this is, keep in mind, this is without any donations. Okay. Okay, so he's getting about, we'll do this day right here, 430 on February 4th when he started really blowing up. And you can kind of see like from here to here, you saw the shift. And so I want to say first, I understand making content based on hype. I understand. And he's been posting a lot of content that just isn't AMC. He's trying to get more content, but it's clear what you guys want. You know what I mean? But his AMC videos are getting literally almost 100K views. And I can tell you right now, 100K views equals about $1,000 just from views. And if you want me to prove it to you, I can prove it to you. So we'll go to I'll be completely transparent with how much you make. I have no problem. This is just I can show you my revenue. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's a problem. So based on like 15,000 views, I was getting 144 bucks. It's not bad. Yesterday I had like 20,000 views. I got 188. Okay, so like we'll say it's like $9 per 1,000 views, right? We'll say nine safe, and his content's gonna get paid more because it's bigger branding, so he's gonna get paid more. I hope that makes sense. So about $9 per view. We'll go back. Why did it took me away from him? There we go. So this is really gonna blow your mind. This is what's gonna really, and again, like it's not like hurting the hustle, but you guys need to understand how much these people are making, so you can try to look and say maybe they're saying this just to get more views. You know what I mean? So the next time you see someone make a bearish video or something that goes against what people believe, you should be like, maybe they're actually trying to be transparent because they don't really have anything to gain. So if I went completely bullish, you know what I mean? So the last 30 days, we're gonna look right here, 2.62 million. So we're gonna do, actually I'll do the calculator up here so you don't think I'm messing anything up. So all you do is just 262, we'll just say it's flat, we'll be generous, we'll say it's flat. And we're gonna divide by 1,000 because you get paid per 1,000 views. So you get paid. So 2,620. Now let's say, we're gonna say he doesn't make $9 per 1,000. We're gonna say his RPM is even lower. We're gonna say it's 8. That's lower than mine. So just in the last 28 days from views alone, 21 grand. Now this is where it gets even more interesting. This is not including donations. This is just, I'm talking purely, this is just views. Just views. And I'm not like knocking content. I'm just, what I'm doing is trying to give everyone a viewpoint of, and he's pretty transparent too. He shows how much y'all his patrons pay him. 7,800. So plus 7,800. Okay, so we'll round down. Say he makes $28,000 just solely off of views in his Patreon. That's it. No donations. God knows how many donations he got. There's no telling. Also, the YouTubers are also getting sponsored. You can go look up stock YouTubers getting sponsored. They're getting paid like $3,000 to $4,000 to talk about really crappy stocks. So if there's a chance there's like a stock you never heard of and it's just like at 0.004 cents, it's a possibility. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's doing it, but there's a lot of YouTubers that are doing it and it's been proven. So that's worth mentioning. So what, and everyone here is, so everyone here, I'm not talking bad about the guy. Like I'm not. I think some of his technicals are really good, but people are coming in here saying, well, Trey said the short sale rule is going into tomorrow, and this was like last Wednesday. No, it didn't. Today's the only day the short sale rule has gone on for AMC, and if you want to look, it's going down. It's actually dropped almost more. It's dropped another 11% today. Those could probably go into tomorrow. Like, what are y'all talking about? So someone said Trey debunked the theory that Wanda is selling their stock. How could he have debunked that? That doesn't even make sense. Did he talk to the CEO of Wanda? Like, did he talk to their owner about what they're doing with their equity stakes? What are you talking about? Like, yeah, diamond hands are definitely getting smaller. So, I mean, I'm going to keep making my transparent and real content. I'm not going to change the way that I'm providing my content whatsoever. I'm going to keep telling you where I see the stocks going. If I get less views, whatever, I don't care. But what I'm telling you guys to do is when you look at someone's content and look at what they're providing, you should come to the realization is like, maybe they're doing this for X reason. You know what I mean? You have to always play devil's advocate and really look at things for the good and the bad. And maybe I'm pessimistic. I don't know what you want to call me, but I think that it works. Personally, if you look at how I'm trading, if you look at what the stocks I'm trading, it works. If you've been following me for any time at all, if you followed the original Discord and how I got bigger from TikTok and then moved to here, like, you know it works. Like, I've been posting this I've been completely transparent for 3 months on every single day trade. Tom, I didn't say Wanda sold. I never said Wanda sold. But they're saying that he debunked the theory that they're going to sell. There's no way you don't know what they're thinking. That is the ultimate guess. That is like basically telling people saying, buy AMC now, it's going to $30. That's almost like what it's saying. Like, you don't know that. That is totally like... And if you go look at the list of why do you convert Class B to Class A stocks, the list is pretty small. And people want to say, it's because voting rights. What is AMC voting on? What bullish news do they need to vote on right now? They can't sell the stock until 2022. They're tied up in legal litigation. They can talk about selling it, but they can't sell it. That's so. We gotta. I'm not saying he said that. I'm telling y'all what you're coming in here and saying. You're just look at what you're saying in all capitals like a madman. Eric Shelton, that's what you're going to hear here. You're going to hear different perspectives. Like, you're not going to... And I encourage you guys, I'm never going to get mad if you say, Tyler, I think you're wrong. But, like, if you come in here and say, Tyler, you're wrong, and don't provide an explanation, then it's just, like, it's uneducated. Like, it's not smart. Like, it's like we're Democrats and Republicans, and we're just sitting in a courtroom yelling at each other. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. If I'm wrong, I want you to tell me. Because if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose money. You know what I mean? And I don't want to lose money. I don't want any of you guys to lose money. That's the whole point of the channel. Mystics Seon, I agree. And maybe people are just misquoting him coming in here because I don't watch his 3-hour videos personally. I do. I as a part of marketing and being competitive, I do watch people's content to see what they're doing. What could I do better? I'm always trying to get better at what I'm doing. That's a part of who I am and how I do it. But what I'm saying is that from what I'm hearing, people coming in, Tyler, there's no way they're selling, yada yada. You don't know they're not. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. From your perspective, please tell us where AMC... From my perspective, where's AMC going? If you watched my video yesterday, it did not look good, right? If the news comes out and the short interest is not higher, it needs to be pretty... It needs to go up more. It needs to go up... I think it needs to go up to like 90%. If it goes above 100% short interest, it's very good. Do I think it'll come out like that? Manipulate, you can say it's manipulated, you can say it's not manipulated. I don't really care what you think. If it comes back below 80%, it's bad. I think it's bad. I think AMC comes down more. I think it is. I think below $4, below $4.50, I think long term, it's a solid pickup. So people that are holding at $5.50, I kind of don't see the point in selling at this point. I really don't. You're already held this long. I mean, just forget about it. If I had it, I'll just forget about it and hold it and pray to God Netflix acquires them. I would pray to God Netflix acquires them. I want Pedro. I want my girl to be as faithful as Tom. Dude, Courtney's faithful, Pedro. Courtney's faithful. Volume hat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hot tonight. Let's look. That's a what man. Whew, what a guy. Dude's like a genius over there. Great point. So it's worth noting, volume can always start going back up. That's one thing we need to look at, right? Volume can always start upticking. Historical data. This is like one of the easiest ways to look at the volume. Look at yesterday's volume, guys. Look at that volume. 36 million. This is AMC. It hasn't been this low since January 7th. This is like pre short squeeze. Look how low the volume is. Absolutely getting torched. Absolutely. You got to have volume to move the stock. You have to. There's nothing on the chart that looks good. If there was a day for us to move up, it was today. OBV just riding the trend. Maybe the OBV. I don't even think the OBV break. If it breaks, it doesn't even matter at this point. I don't know. It doesn't look that good. It's just like in my opinion, it's just like inevitable that we come down. But that's what I'm looking at. I mean, Eric, like if you bought it, I mean, like, you gotta be real though. If you bought it $3.33, and it went to $20, yeah, I'd been gone. I would have sold that money. I'd have been to Vegas, put it all in black, baby. The day is tomorrow, not today, baby. You spent the time talking and spreading that knowledge instead of crying in the background. So are we roasting? I'm not trying to roast anybody. I'm just saying, like, I think educated people get what I'm trying to say, or people that like are have like non-biased opinions. Short interest comes out today, but I think it's released later today, like tonight. So top investing tips. You're not trying to get rich quick. That's the number one investment tip. I think I honestly think, not being cliche or whatever, the quote by Warren Buffett is literally the best quote of all time. The stock market is a place where you're transferring money from impatient people to patient people. That's all it is. That is literally the game. That is it. The most beautiful saying in the world. Is AMC dead? It doesn't look good. Like, the short interest needs to be like great, phenomenal. But yeah, guys, I really 261 people. If you hit that like button, it helps out the channel, helps out the growth. If you're not subbed, I recommend subbing, because I'm typically not just posting videos on AMC. It's like actually really good stocks. Yesterday I posted on NEO, and if you look at NEO today, I'm telling you, like, NEO was a hot play. I've been hyping them up for a while. We had a dip this morning to 58.5, and now we're at almost $61. I'm looking for 62-ish, 62.5 maybe to get out. That's where I'm sitting right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. It's so rough. You can't have a conversation when, like, if you're, and this is like, that's the best financial advice. I mean, not financial advice, trading tip I can give is, you shouldn't want to be wrong, or like, go into a trade like, okay, I want to be wrong now. But you should encourage being wrong. You should be okay being wrong with a trade. If news comes out, you shouldn't always be twisting and trying to manipulate it to be bullish. You know what I mean? Like, if NEO came out right now and said they're having supply chain issues, NEO supply chain would affect them. They're a car, they sell cars. That would greatly affect their company and their production, right? So I would have to look at it and say, okay, they might be having good sales numbers, but this is probably going to affect their next sales numbers if this continues for 2 months. I might need to consider getting out. I shouldn't hold, right? So it's like, you gotta, like, that's the biggest tip, honestly. You gotta be willing to change your viewpoint and, really fluctuate with the market. And, I don't know. Mr. Sparex, wow, did you buy, like, literally everything that I bought? He said very happy. Dude, those Fubo calls. Oh my God, look at those things. They're puts. I'm sorry. We got them right up here. That was just a textbook. I think it's gonna come down way more though. I'm looking for more entry. I don't know where to enter them more. I had to. We made so much off of those. Ugh. At what point do you get into AMC? I already mentioned it. Like, I'm looking at, like, AMC. If we look at it, once we start getting below $4.50, I'll start laddering entries. And the play isn't for a short squeeze. The play is for an acquisition of the company at that point. You guys don't even want me to talk about the movies and like them coming back. You guys would hate me. El Duque. Just calm down, ride it. Just let it fly, let it ride. I swear these boys are sent to hedge funds to scare paper hands to ask if AMC is dead or when it is not. It's not Belfort, it's Belfort. Just there's a T at the end. But yeah, I mean like I agree. Like if you're holding from these highs, like what do you have to lose from another drop? You know, I mean it's like, you know, whatever. The Marvel movies are holding. Okay, so bear with me, Chili. They're not gonna go. If this draws out, I mean, because you're seeing Disney seeing the numbers from revenue they're getting with the Mandalorian numbers, killed. And I know it's not a movie, but their Disney Plus is absolute. The Disney Plus is doing so good as a company, as a sector within their company that it's holding the stock up. It's literally, and we're gonna see their earnings this week on Thursday. I was bullish on them to start the week. This was one of the top traded stocks, I thought, going into this week. Since COVID, I mean, really look at the company. They're doing better than pre-COVID. And you know the reasoning behind this? Disney Plus. That's what's doing it for them. Disney, and they have ESPN and some other companies, but Disney Plus is destroying. They're doing so good, they were able to raise the price $1 within like a month of starting out, and people still subscribed. That's how so the possibility of moving their movies to Disney Plus is not really that big of a difference, especially if they're not going to be big blockbusters. So like if they're smaller movies, like I just don't see it. They want their money right away, like JG Wentworth. That's a good one. But yeah, so like that theory that Disney's gonna keep their movies on there, that's a bad one to have, because Disney's already making bank. They are one of the companies that they could probably just start charging more money. They could just charge another $15 per viewing of the movie, which I wouldn't be surprised because Disney can make that much money. Absolute bottom of AMC is like $2. Yeah. Or like right here. $2.30. Yep. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Oh, once Disney Deborah, at least you have someone kind of agrees, kind of. The movie industry will never be the same. Get it out of your heads. Like, going to the movies is becoming a luxury and not a convenience. If 2021 taught everyone anything, it is everyone wants to be, one, we're lazier than ever. Convenience, people say, oh, we want to get out of the house. I'm telling you right now, in Texas especially, I can go to the movie theaters whenever I want. I probably don't even have to wear a mask. I mean, half the time when I go into a store now, no one even wears a mask. So here in Texas, and I know it's not like that in the rest of the United States, so I'm not saying Texas is the only demographic, but I'm telling you, the shift has changed. It has 100% changed with millennials, with Gen Z, whatever you want to talk about. The movies is not that big of a deal. Watching it from home is okay. Like, it's fine. Like, no one cares about that. But like movies like someone made a comment, the big blockbusters like Tenet, the Avengers, those you're gonna want to go see them. Like maybe even Fast and the Furious. I know like a lot of people like those movies. I'm not a fan. God bless The Rock though. But those movies, yeah, you're probably going to see in the theater. But majority of movies, let's say 90 out of 100, you don't have to or really want to go to the theaters. It'd be more comfortable to just watch it from your house. You know? Sorry, Mystic. I don't like for you guys to have to donate. I'll look at it, though. I really don't want to look at this chart. I really... And then you... Okay, if you're going to... Okay, so I don't recommend you guys... You guys do not have to donate. 1. 2... If you're gonna send me a chart, don't send me a chart that's up like this. If there's not, I can't chart it. You know what I mean? I can't look at it. So we can look at the OBV. That's interesting. OBV had a pretty big dip. That's weird. That's really weird. If you're looking at this, it looks like we're getting rounding. So best case scenario, we flatline and go sideways a little bit, and then you kind of look for a buy around the VWAP. I would say it's topping off, though. I don't know if there's any news or what's going on with it, though. So I have no idea. I can look at it really quick. I don't mind. AMC is going to blow up. AMC to the moon. What are they? The world's fastest office-based 3D metal 3D printers. I'm not huge on metal 3D printers, but I would wait for a dip. I wouldn't buy in at this level. Just to say that. It's just really run up. They have good news behind them, so they could continue for sure. It's just like I don't like buying these levels. Dude, I hope you guys are this hard for me and other people's channels. I pray, to be honest. Dude, if you guys are like this for me, God bless. I would love to do a stream with Trey, though, like, and not to roast or anything, but just I want to see his viewpoint, especially because I think that you guys, some of you guys that are so in love with him, can see some of his real viewpoints. Because I think part of the problem is a lot of people don't ask the right questions. All you ask is it bullish? What's the bullish up case? What's the positive side? You gotta be pessimistic in some ways too. You know what I mean? What's the UVXY at? Gabriel. Doesn't even show this guy on. What the fuck? Did I spell his name wrong? So what effects will FINRA being updated have specifically, like the effects of knowing the actual short interest? Not familiar with the FINRA. Okay, so first, guys, if you hit the like button, it helps out the channel a lot. It helps me get more notifications. People notice me more. It helps grow the channel. The channel grows, I provide more content. The channel grows, I give more stocks that aren't just about AMC and hype, because the more growth I get, the more views I get. And so I don't really want to rely on you guys donating or doing stuff like that. I want to be able to provide content and not have to worry about, making money from you guys. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about that. I want to be able to just post content, get views, and not have to worry about anything else. You know what I mean? I'm still going to do the live, still going to do all that. I don't want to have to rely on that. So getting the likes helps more people come in and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you don't like making money. Yes. Oh, Mara was a good call. I think I talked about Mara too. I think I talked about it. Navarro was a juicy play, but I couldn't have predicted the Elon Musk, Tesla crap. 50K by the end of the week, though. I keep saying it. 50K by the end of the week. Mystic, you don't have to. I'm sorry. Should I keep missing? I'm sorry. I'm not like ignoring you, I swear. GM. Do I think GM will reach next level? Like, yes, it's a big name. So, okay, so this is what we need to think about with GM, and this is the way that I think you should view their company as an EV producer, because they had a lot of commercials for the Super Bowl, and as you see, like the economy is shifting towards EV heavily. Like you can obviously tell, right? It's pretty easy. So with GE, so if you look at let's look at Lucid. Lucid is going to be the premier, the $80,000 to $100,000 and above EVs, right? The luxury car. When I look at Tesla, I picture a pretty nice car. It's not a Bentley, but the Tesla's really, really nice. It's not a bad car. So I don't think that like the Tesla's bad, but Tesla's also working on some cheap models. But I believe GM and these other providers are going to be the more affordable offers to the working middle class. You know what I mean? So that's how I view GE or GM. But Tesla's working on those $20,000 models. And I think Tesla's going to be sought after, but I think some companies, some people might be biased towards Musk and they might not like him. So I think GM's going to thrive as well just because they're GM. They have such a history as well. So that's my theory there. I think they're going to be working towards more like SUVs, like mom, dad cars like that. Tesla's more sleek, smaller, like sport type cars. Tesla does have a few like SUV types as well. Like can't think of the models. But anyways, so yeah. I think that's where GM will thrive, is like the cheaper, the very affordable ones as well, and then creating the SUV types. That's what we're looking at. The tech is the only thing I'm worried about. No, so you can join the free Discord. There's a free channel. Like there's a free channel where everyone and pretty much all the people that pay, they talk in the free channel as well. But like for me to do this every day and stuff, like I'm doing this every day with the people that pay, and they're getting every single trade I'm in and stuff like that. Like obviously because I'm working and like, I mean, I literally do this all day long while I'm doing school. So like they're getting access to the stuff that like I'm literally working on all day with my other partner as well. So there's that. But there's also like a lot of free content and talking there. It's just a lot of noise though, so you have to be aware of that. So, but if you don't want any like the BS or anything like that, the paid stuff is there, but. It's more day trading, so if you're not a day trader, there's no real point, to be honest. But I mean, everyone's made their money. Like, I mean, you can look, like people. I mean, as I say, there's a lot of noise. Everyone. Everyone's kind of joking around because we made a lot today. We did pretty good. So everyone's kind of just trolling right now, but for the most part, it's pretty serious. I'm probably about to get off live too. I'm probably going to talk more in there. So I'll probably answer less questions here. So yeah, I'm probably going to go back to the channel so you guys can listen into that.
I'm going to chill for the day probably.
I'll answer some questions if Guru dips. I'm kind of just chilling. I'm not entering anything though. I like my positions too much. I don't want to buy anything else. Like
you're
I think
just holding UVXY, right?
I have UVXY and then I still have Neo.
Neo.
I don't know if I should sell Neo yet. I might debate. I think Neo can hit 62.
You should be up, right?
Yeah, we're up. We entered at like 59 flat. It's at 61.
Yeah, because it broke out of this range that we had on the 26.
Yep.
We had that high of 60, 67. We finally broke out of that. I'm not like I said, you should be retesting one of these candles today. So 62 is not uncertain. I don't know. You know how I am though. Like, probably shouldn't look to lock in that whole gain. Like, I'd probably look in the sell.
And I've been hit in the butt a few times. Like when I don't. lock in those profits. So I'm considering right now taking profits. It would be a great day. And then all I'd have on the table is UVXY. And then I think UVXY is pretty much close
It's
to
definitely due for a push up because this market is fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. And the UVXY is going up with the market. That's what's so stupid. So the buys that we had on the UVXY, like, sub $10 too. Oh my god, dude, that was free money.
Roku just fucking went crazy. I knew this day was coming, but like I was waiting for it for way too long. I sat in this 400 range for like way too long.
Dude, if I put like that much money on one option call, I'd be too stressed, bro. Ugh.
What, Roku?
Yeah, dude, I'd be fucking biting
How
my
much are they right now?
They have to be like over 1,000 a pop. Now I feel better when I have like 4 of them, like, they're like 1,000, 2,000. Then I'm like, okay, I'm dividing. I don't know why I feel safer mentally. I'm still losing the same amount if it goes down, but just buying one, something about it mentally just fucks with me. I don't like it.
I mean, I felt like that at first, but the reason I really don't trip is because like looking at like the flow and stuff like that, I always see these people playing with like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I need to get flow bad. I need to.
So
I need to just.
when I see that, it's like, dude, if they're willing to put like $6 million on it, I mean, 30K or something, is not that unrealistic. Or yeah, if I wanted to buy 10 Roku contracts, 11K is not. I think that's a pretty easy way to get out. 919 volume. You just have to like think about it like that. Like,
yeah, we're up like 50% on Neo.
but I also don't need to make like those huge 50% gains, like you said. Like I would have been happy with 10%, because it adds up.
I'm gonna get out of Neo. I'm up 50%. I might regret
I would have
it.
been out.
Huh?
I said I would have been out. I'm so quick to take profit though. Everyone here already knows. Like I'm usually just like, yeah, 10-20%, I'm out. Even if it runs fucking another $20, like, I'll lock in my gains and just be happy. But
I made
it
like,
also
I made like
saves me.
50%. That's insane. That was a beautiful play. That was good. So now we're just sitting in UVXY chilling.
And I mean, I think that has
what
to
is
go
open?
up.
Do I even want to look? Someone in the free chat just said Tyler's open call is hitting hard. Oh my god. Oh, dude, don't even look at it. Oh my god. Oh, that is gross. It's up like 20% from initial entries. Oh.
That was on Friday, right?
We got in Friday. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna push $30. I thought it would, but we were just up. We doubled our money like at the open. You know what I mean? So we had to get out. There was no reason to stay in, but
You almost had to because like, what was the high here? 29.97, and the high here was 29.91.
yeah.
Like, this was almost guaranteed to happen after we, recovered from this drop. We found a bottom. I mean, I don't know. You see the setup.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the Brazil. I was just looking. I was like, I gotta get out. I thought there was a possibility, but
that was still a good play regardless. Even when you took profit, like it was still good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't. I don't even look at the free chat. I can't even look at it no more. No, yeah. I'm out of here, guys. I'll leave you out with Tyler. I'm gonna chill for the day. If you guys have any questions for me or something about any of my trades later in the day, just DM me. Peace.
If you have a question, just ask. You can just unmute your mic and ask. I'm probably not going to check the Discord talk, though. I'm kind of just chilling, though. It's a good day. Need to cue, Guru is Yoda explaining to Tyler not to fool. The memes. Naked and CTO. I'll probably make a naked video today. Not like like a naked stock. I'm curious how they run. They're moving really sideways. Looks like it wants to break out. I don't love them though by any means, but turn my screen on again. I'm probably going to get off soon too. I'm pretty dead. Pretty tired. The only thing I'm really looking at is buying more UVXY calls. I really like them. But I think I'll just be... I'm getting into dangerous territory with that many calls, I think. And they're getting more expensive. You guys have nothing? Y'all don't want to ask anything? Y'all just want to sit here quietly? It's like when you meet someone on Tinder, you're like smashing it and no one says anything. Tyler, can you explain a bit more why like UVXY so much? Okay, so UVXY, so someone asked a question, it was a really good question yesterday too on the stream. They're like, I'm having trouble understanding the VIX because, or UVXY because it used to be in the thousands. The better way to look at UVXY is to look at the VIX, in which the VIX, VIX, it's a volatility index. And basically the VIX, typically the VIX goes up when stocks go down. That's like the easiest way to say it. So it's a way to like bet against the market, right? So you look at the UVXY, it has not, and the UVXY is the way to trade the VIX right now. The UVXY has not been this low since pre-COVID levels. It's actually, yesterday it was lower than pre-COVID levels. And I'm here to say the financial market is not healthy. It is not 100%. It is 100% unhealthy. The UVXY should not be below $10, which yesterday we got in below $10. But we were pretty healthy before COVID. The market was pretty insane. It was really good. People can say they hate Trump, whatever. Like, I'm not pro-Trump or anything, but the market was really good. Everything was looking solid. Now we're getting to dangerous territories. The only thing that was in the market that was kind of sketchy was like housing, I think. But besides that, it was pretty good. Dude, what a prick in the chat. Just keeps spamming. So basically by me betting on the UVXY I'm betting the market's going to dip. So it's not that I'm so much bearish on the... And looking at the indexes, I don't feel that bearish, but looking at the VIX, it's showing me that the market's gotten out of control. And I think there's going to be a dip. And the fact that the VIX is going up when the markets are going up is a leading indicator that there's probably a dip coming. I entered pretty heavy into it, so that's a little bit dangerous, but whatever. Michael Estrada, is sundial dip squeezing? No, sundial is not squeezing. Well, kind of, sort of. I guess you can kind of say that. I don't really know how to describe it, but you'll know more whenever the short interest comes out. It is a heavily shorted company because people are trying to push it back below $1, which, I mean, I was on that side, but once they eliminated debt and had some overall news, and they kind of started holding this area, they look pretty decent, actually. If they hold above, if Sundial can hold above $1 until, I think, next Monday coming up, yeah, it looks really good, really promising. And like I said yesterday on live or in a video, I don't know what I said it in live, I think that high possibility we push to 170, 180, which we're already going to push right now, so possibility to go to $2 relatively soon on Sundial. Alright guys, on YouTube I'm going to hop off the stream. I'm pretty tired. Probably going to get something to eat, go to the gym.